going to start by saying, sit the fuck down. Take a nice deep breath. And calm your shit a minute. Okay. Don't we all feel better now? Thank you. And I love you. I want you to keep in mind during this video, and I know we've all seen this, but the movie A Bug's Life. We are many. They are few. You know, there's obviously a whole lot going on in this world that's confusing to most of us. But I have a new perspective for you, and I want you to think about this here. A very wise man told me before, back to basics. So if everybody's taking a breath, take a fucking breath. Calm down a minute and think. We can't win. We can't have the life that we dream of if we're divided. Growing up, I was always taught that we are one race. We are human. If you look human up, it's defined as, you know, a person with eyes and a nose and mouth so that we can see and smell and taste and feel our world around us. If you break that word down, the interesting part is hue. Hue is color. It is tint, shade. We were designed to all look different, but we all have two eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and some feet, some hands. We all poop. We all eat. I mean, we are the same. And I'm an artist. I don't like to color with one color. I don't. Why would we want to do that? Why would we want to live in a world with one color? That's stupid as shit. Hue, human, one love, one race. That's what we were designed for. So we've been controlled by these people, these leaders of ours that, as you all are starting to learn, are pretty twisted and have done some nasty, rotten things to us. We are many. They are few. Just because they appear to have power, look around. Everything appears to be different than what it really actually is, and that is all that is happening right now. Right now, in order for us to take back this world that we live in and make it what we want, we have to get rid of them, or at least help them see. Because in reality, we all come from light. We all are love. We all are love. Human beings. We're just programmed to be divided, to hate each other, to do stupid stuff to each other. Check it out. Think about this. In your family, or yourself just alone, do you not know and respect someone of a different race or color? Do you not, more than likely, have it in your family, immediate family even? You guys, you don't get to just pick and choose, okay? Dumb people do dumb things. Not even dumb people, just people do dumb things. We all do dumb things. Doesn't mean that we're bad. Doesn't mean that that's what we want is hate. We get fired up, we get hurt, our heart gets hurt. You see where this all starts? One love. Tell me, can we really win divided? Do you think the ants would have been able to take over the big bad critters if they were divided? We have to step back and chill the fuck out and take a breath. Life is breath. Calm down. Calm down and think about it. Dude, what would your granny say to you? How would your granny? I mean, most of our grannies, some grannies are pretty hardcore, which is cool. But this is just not the way to behave. And we all know in our hearts what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. People out there stealing know they're not supposed to steal. People out there killing people know they're not supposed to kill people. But why did they do it? Take for a moment and think about it. Why would they do it? More than likely, they were hurt. People do dumb things when their heart is hurt. We all do. I know I have acted completely ridiculously insane when my heart was hurt. So how about we take that out on changing everything, on put our energy towards real improvement. My favorite thing out there, and I don't like TV or the news or it's crazy. It's crazy what we feed ourselves. I don't like to watch it, but one of my favorite videos or things that I did see, and I don't even remember where it was, but they stood there quietly with their arms behind their backs, peacefully stood there by the thousands. Did nothing, but they stood for the peace that they wanted. What are we showing them that we're standing for? To be divided? To be dumb? To be mean? To be a bully? To be hateful? Is that the world that you want? Is that the world that you think that you deserve if you're going to act that way? Think of it as a mother and a child, or a father and a child, or just a parent and a child, whatever. How would you discipline them if they behave this way? We all want the same thing. We all want to raise our kids. We all want everybody to be able to eat a meal at least a day. We all want to not be hurt anymore. The people that are getting hurt out there, they are, I want you to use your voice, I'm not saying this, but the people that are getting hurt, they have families, they have kids, they have moms, they have brothers and sisters, they have dads, we all do. Why are we doing this to each other? Why? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Lifetimes of this crap. And it's all gotta break down. And that's what's happening, It's coming to this world that we want. It's coming, but the way we react to these things breaking down is gonna be how easy it is on us. Because do you think that this is the end of it? There's gonna be more. There's so much fucked up shit going on right now that has to be seen, and we have to see it. How are we gonna respond? Are we gonna keep doing this kind of stuff? Obviously, through Corona crap and through this, you've got to realize that it's pretty crazy what's happening. That it's huge. That it's no joke. We really have to stop and think about what we're doing and how we're reacting. We can't win if we're divided. And then the earth dies. We die. Nobody gets any kind of happiness, and that's not how it's supposed to be. I feel that it won't be that way, that we just got to get through this. The best way to get through this is to react in a different way than the way that we always have. You ever hear when you bang your head against the walls, you're always going to get the same result, whatnot? You got a headache yet? What are you going to do? Take some aspirin? Who do you think that feeds? Does it really help? Because let me tell you, it's not for this video, but let me tell you, you are capable of healing anything that you have. We're not supposed to have disease. Right now, we have the power to be able to change that, but we can't do that if we're going to keep running around acting like this. We don't get those privileges until we show that we can properly be good humans. Back to the children thing. Do you give your children extras and luxuries if they're being little assholes? No, you don't. You don't. I want you all to see what you can do, what you're capable of. You can heal yourself. You can heal your family. You can grow food that fills their bellies and nourishes them and strengthens them. You can teach them. You are so much more than what you realize. And we are many. They are few. There are 7 billion plus people on this planet. What was the indictments? Just under 200,000. We are many. One race. One race. Human. Hue. Color. We're a great big box of damn crayons. Don't you want to color a pretty picture for our kids? Because this coloring book we're creating right now, I don't want my kids to be coloring in it. I don't want my grandkids to be coloring in it. I want them to see. I want the story that's told. I mean, if you haven't realized that what's happening right now is monumentally freaking huge, changing history that's going to be forever known. How are we going to remember this? How? Don't you want them to be proud? Or to be happy about how we showed up for ourselves? How we stuck together as one race? Because we all loved ourselves and our families and each other enough to be done with this shit? To stop letting this happen? Use our brain, people. Our brain and our heart. Mostly our heart. Now, we all play our parts, and every part is essential for it to break down, and I honor each part, what you would call good or bad. Because, you know, this fella, bless his soul, and his family's souls, I mean, we sign up for what we come here to do. That man should be honored because he chose the job that was extremely big in this whole event breaking down. He chose to honor humans and be that one, leaving behind his family, but to be that one so that we could all see what was really going on, and so that all these events could happen, so that we could finally listen to our hearts and stop. So this man, as fucked up as this situation is all around, because it's created everybody to hate everybody, and that's not the point. But this man, his soul knew, and he is a badass, dude. Badass. How do we honor him? By more hate? He chose to give his life so that we could see and make a stand. And look at the stand we're doing. Come on, you guys. We can do better than this. We can do fucking better than this. Sit down. Just take a breath and calm down a minute. And remember what we want. What we want. And there's going to be more. There's so much more we have to learn. We've got to get a grip on ourselves if we're going to survive. I tell you what, here's a trick that I know, and it works. And I'll end with this. Take your feet, bare naked toes, and you go outside and you put them in the grass a minute. And you stand there, feeling the grass, feeling the dirt. And you take a moment to honor that man. And you take a moment in your heart to hear what he has to tell you about what you're supposed to do next and how you're supposed to behave. Because we're all connected. We are all one family. And I know we can do better than this, guys. I know it. I feel it.